Hey everybody, Angela Carboni coming to you live on Monday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, my time here in Alberta. Just want to jump on and hope you guys are all having a very fantastic and wonderful start to your week. I know I am. I had some fantastic calls done today and I'm loving life, guys. Now, I noticed some people in the community wondering kind of when to stop messaging people or what you're doing. So the bottom line, guys, is you do not want to chase people around the block for this, because if you have to chase people around the block just to get started, you're going to have to push them every step of the way through the actual business process. And I've discussed this before on a Go Live about the people you do not want in your business. These are people you do not want in your business. However, people do get busy. People sometimes do miss webinars, when they're registered for one, and then, work comes up and they miss the webinar. So I'm not telling you guys that as soon as, if life happens to people and they got busy, that's okay. All right. Now, follow up is important, guys. It can't just be, I'm sorry if I'm not saying hello to you all, but I'm driving while I do this. So I have to look at the road. So with your follow-up, I will have people who, they're registered for the webinar. I know they're registered, because we've discussed it or something. And after Monday night's webinar on Tuesday, I will send them a message saying, hey, how did you enjoy the webinar? What was your favorite part? And then that's it. If I don't hear from them, I give it 7 days. So if I don't hear from them in 7 days, I send them a final message that says, hi there, I haven't heard from you in a little while. I was wondering if you still wanted my help in learning how to work from home online. I'm a very busy woman and I have to focus my time on the people who seriously want to change their lives and their financial future. So I will not contact you again. If you want more information, you will have to get a hold of me. And I look forward to hearing from you. And that's what I say. That's almost a copy and paste message that I do. Monday morning, I look at what was sent out last Monday. If I haven't heard from you in 7 days, you get that message and I'm done with you. If you come, I archive that message. I archive that conversation on my Facebook fan page Messenger. I don't leave it hanging around in my way to make me feel unorganized or there's another conversation in here and I'm like, why do I have that? He hasn't talked to me in a week or she hasn't talked to me in a week. We're done, right? And then if they come back to you, when you archive it, the whole conversation will come back up again. So you'll know exactly where you left off and what had gone on and how the conversation has gone. So that's what I would recommend that you guys start to do in your business. Now, if you send somebody, to the webinar and then you send them a message like, how'd you enjoy the webinar? And they're like, oh, you know what? My kid got sick and I missed it. Then say, okay, well, I can send you a replay that you can watch at any time if you would like to, right? If they say, yeah, okay, that's better, you send them a replay. But when you send them the replay, you say, and when will you have time to watch this? Okay? So they say, oh yeah, I can watch it on Wednesday night at 6. All right, I look forward to hearing from you on Thursday. So organize your follow-ups that John said he's going to watch it on Wednesday night. I got to check back with him on Thursday. If you check back in on Thursday and you say, hey, John, did you enjoy the webinar? And he's again, oh, I didn't have a chance to see it. He's a write-off, okay? Because you gave him a webinar replay that he could have watched at any time. So he's not that interested. He's not that serious. So move on. I'm just picking a name. John works well for that. Now, when it comes to phone calls, so I've been booking a lot of phone calls the last 5-6 days. I've been booking a lot, and I've had one guy recently who the first call with him, he missed the call. And I sent him a message and I said, okay, look, I called you at our scheduled time. My time is valuable. So if you want to know more, you're going to have to get a hold of me again. I will not call you again. You missed our scheduled time, which means you don't value my time, which means I don't want to work with you. So if you want to hear more, you're going to have to get back in touch with me. And he did. He was like, Angela, I ended up working late. I'm sorry. I missed it. Can we rebook? And I'm like, okay, fine. So I rebooked with him today. Then he messaged me today and he was like, shit, Angela, you know what? I got to work late again. Can we book this for tomorrow? And I told him, I'm like, look, I have a 3 strikes you're out rule. Okay? You book 3 appointments with me and you don't show, you're fucking done. I won't help you. Like, I don't have time for this. You guys, we all are busy and all of our time means money, right? Our time is worth something. So But like I say, you know, and like Brian and other people in our community say, once you start chasing these people around the block, they're not even interested in what you have anymore, because they think, oh, they keep coming back to me. They keep coming back to me. If they're so successful, why do they care about my sale? Like, why do they care about my $99, right? We have set everybody up in this business to be the authority. So own that, okay? Own being the authority. You are the CEO of your business. You know what I mean? You are the top dog. You are king shit at Dirt Island there. So manage your time accordingly. And like I said, anyway, you guys, if these are people you have to chase through the recruiting process, then they're people you're going to have to, like, you're going to have to drag through the entire business process. And they're just not worth it. They're not worth the time, and they're not worth the headache, and they're not worth the money. Trust me on that one. And I'm not the only person in our group to feel this way. Like, Brian has told you guys this. Cody has told you guys this. I'm sure Jang and Julian have said it at some point too. You know, you don't chase people around the block. It's a waste of time. When people are serious about changing their life, they find a way to do it. You have given them the solution to every single problem in their life. If they can't see that the solution is there and is ready to go, and all it needs is some action on their part, then they're never going to see it. They're just never going to see it. So, and that's okay. That's what people's journeys are. I've told you guys before, you know, a lot of us in entrepreneurship we've come a long way in our personal development, and we've come a long way being open-minded people, and we're positive people, and we believe we're powerful, and we believe we're changing the world every day with what we do, because we are. But not everybody's mindset is where your mindset is. So that's just the way it is. You're going to find some people out there whose mindset is exactly what you want to be. I welcomed a guy into our group just the other day who is phenomenal. I had a 15-minute phone call with this guy, and man, he was just, I want to help other people. I want to do this with my life. I want to use the internet to do it. And I believe in faith, and I believe in positivity, and I believe in passing it on, and sharing things with other people, and sharing success and loving life. Like, I mean, this guy's incredible. And you know what? He's probably going to be a 6-figure earner in this business because he has the right mindset. So when you get on the phone with people like that, recognize it, right? When you start going through your questions and you start pre-qualifying people for your business, and you're saying to these people, well, you know, inside our community, what I say when I kind of get to explaining GAZ is I say to people, I'm like, we have a community-minded community, which means I don't care if I'm scrolling through the Facebook group and I see somebody ask a question. They're not on my team. I am not making any money off of them. There's no direct sale for me. But if I know the answer to their question, I'm going to answer the question, because we're all here to help each other achieve. We don't want to be greedy with our skills. We want to share them with each other so we can all be successful together. And when I was on the phone with this guy just the other day, that was pretty much what he said to me. You know, he was just like, I just want to help. I just want to be inside of a community of people who are positive, who are helpful, who want to, you know, exchange information and not keep all the secrets to themselves. Like, I mean, and you will find these people out there. They are out there, guys, and they are looking for your opportunity. Okay? I don't know if you guys have been asking me any questions or anything, because I've been looking down and looking away because I'm driving at this time. But yeah, so bottom line is, don't be chasing people around the block, because it's just a waste of time, you know. And the bottom line for that too, guys, is if you just keep leads coming in consistently, I don't care if it's 5 leads a day or 100 leads a day. If you just keep consistent with leads coming in, then you're always going to have people to talk to. And the older conversations that are not like these people who can't seem to ever get to the webinar, or complain that it's 2 hours, or just say, well, I've had people who say to me when I start asking them questions like, why are you even interested in starting an online business? And they say to me, okay, can you cut the infomercial and just tell me what this is about? And I'm like, no, I can't do that. I have to know about you before I know how I can help you. And if you don't want to answer my questions, fine, take care, ciao for now. You're fucking lost. Like, I mean, I don't tell them you're fucking lost, but that's what I'm thinking, because that's what it is. It is their loss. You know, I don't ask questions just to ask them. My time is valuable too. So when I ask somebody a question, there's a reason behind it. There is total reason behind every single question you ask. So don't be afraid to expect people to answer your questions. The second part of this, you guys, is this is your fucking business. This is your team, okay? You get people on the phone, or you get people on Messenger who, you know, just treat you like shit, or can't give you the time of day, or expect you to waste all this time on them, man. Forget it. This is your business. This is your team. You get to choose who you let into this, okay? You get to choose who you bless with this opportunity, because that's what you're doing. You're blessing them with the opportunity to change their lives in every way. Financially, health, spiritually, emotionally, everything. Okay? That's what you have the solution to. So remember that. Remember that this is your team. And there's people, I'm telling you guys, there have been people in the past with me, and even in the last 8 months while I've been with GAZ, who are messaging with me, and they're not the right people, and they want in. They're like, I want in. I'm like, no, this is not going to work for you. You don't have the right attitude. You don't have the right mindset. Just from the messages, just from the phone conversations we've had, I will tell you right now, I don't want you on my team, because this is not going to work out. You're not there yet. You think you want this and you don't. Because sometimes people, that's what it is. People think they want change, but then as soon as they actually have to do something to make that change happen, then they're like, oh, wait a minute, I really didn't want this change that badly. I didn't really want to put this much time in. I didn't really want to actually have to do any work. I wanted to give you $99 and I want to be a millionaire next month while I sit on my ass. There are people out there like that, okay? And they're the exact people you don't want in your business. So remember who you are, okay? You are the powerful person in the conversation. You are the person with the solution. You are the person with the knowledge. You are the person with the skills. You are the person who has the divine right of getting to decide who you get to bless with this opportunity. This is your business, guys. You don't want to work with people, certain people. They rub you the wrong way on a phone call. They rub you the wrong way on a messenger. Don't. Walk away from it. They're a waste of your time. It's their loss, you guys, okay? So just please remember those things. Number one, don't chase people around the block. Follow up properly, yes, but that doesn't mean, okay, they haven't watched the webinar. Okay, when are you going to watch it again? Oh, I'll try to get it on Wednesday. Okay, you check back in with a Thursday. They haven't watched it yet. Oh, okay, when do you think you're going to watch it again? That's a waste of time, guys. When you give them, especially when you give them a replay, there's no reason that they couldn't have taken, after they put their kids to bed on Wednesday night or whatever it was they were doing, instead of watching TV, they could have watched that webinar. So there's no reason why they couldn't have watched it if you gave them a day or two of a repeat. I mean, come on, guys. Yeah, the webinar can take an hour and a half to 2 hours or whatever. But if somebody seriously wants to change their life, then they'll sit down and watch it. They'll make the time. They'll sacrifice their TV time to learn about the opportunity. If you can't even get them on the webinar, guys, fuck them. It's a waste of time. It's a total waste of time. I've been noticing some hearts and some likes and stuff while I drive here. I've been looking down and looking up, and I've been seeing something. So I hope you guys got some value out of this today. I always want to give you good value. So yeah, take those things and apply them into your business. And be straight up, guys. Straight up, some people are afraid to be straight up, but straight up has worked for me for many years, and it's worked for many people in this business for quite some time. Be straight up, call it like it is, tell them like it is, shoot from the hip, and be clear. Because, the other reason why I am so direct is because of time, you guys. My time is valuable. I can't fucking handhold everybody through everything, and I can't sugarcoat everything when you don't belong. I can't do that. I don't have the time to physically do it. And secondly, I don't fucking want to. I don't want to hold hands through this, you guys. You want me to lead you? I will lead you to the promised land. But you need to take some steps too. I can't drag you there. I can't. I will lead you to the promised land if that's where you want to go. And I will be more than happy to bring you there. But if you're not going to walk with me, if I'm going to have to drag you, that's not going to happen. I won't do it. You have to put in the effort, okay? So when you're doing your follow up properly, but follow up with thinking of your time in mind. How much time has this person taken of yours? If they've taken more than an hour, let's say, between messaging and a phone call, I'd bail on it, man. I'd bail. And have a 3-strike policy when it comes to phone calls. If they miss the first 2, and then you just tell them, look, you've booked 2 phone calls with me and it hasn't worked out, which means, you've come up with excuses why you can't be on the phone with me. So I'm going to give you one last chance. You don't get on the phone with me, you're done. You won't have access to this opportunity again. So there's no problem having a 3 strikes rule, in my opinion. That's very fair. And I believe other people, I don't recommend you guys use scripts or anything, but I have seen some scripts go through the back office of GAZ and things like, okay, this is my first phone call to you and you missed it, and this is the voicemail you leave, and then the second voicemail you leave, and then the third voicemail you leave says, okay, I'm not going to call you again. I'm not going to chase you around the block. So do that with your messages, you know, and if people actually do book a phone call with you and don't show, 3 strikes you're out rule, right? Because my phone calls are only 15 minutes, but that's 15 minutes that I could have spent with somebody else, so who's more serious. So you missed that 15-minute call. That 15 minutes is worth a lot of money in my eyes. That's my time. All right. So be very clear about what you're doing. Be very clear about how much time you want to spend on somebody. You want to be on the phone for an hour and answer every single question and whatever, that's up to you. You know, if you're planning your phone calls right, that shouldn't be happening that way. But just remember that your time is just as valuable as theirs. Okay. So be respectful of that, and make people be respectful of that for you too, right? If people want to work with you and people want to get to the promised land that you can take them to, then they have to respect your time. They have to respect you as a person. You know, like I get messages from people, because I do target men mostly in my advertising, because like I've told you guys before, women don't really like me. And I'll get men, I'll be like, hey hon, how's your business going? I'd love to check it out with you. And then they send me like XOXO, and I'm like, excuse me, my name is not Hun. My name is Angela. You will treat me as a businesswoman, because that's what I am. And don't send me any more X's and O's and hugs and kisses. I'm not your fucking girlfriend. Or I get, hey sweetheart. I immediately say, don't call me that. Don't call me that. I'm not your sweetheart. I'm a businesswoman. If you're looking at me as some piece of ass or something, then fuck off, because I don't have time for your shit. Right? So women, if you're out there in this business, and I'm specifically talking about women right now, because we get this a lot, ladies, where we get, hey sweetheart, what's your business? Hey hun, hey my love, hey cutie, fuck off. Okay? You are a grown woman with a business. You are Angela, you are Brittany, you are whoever you are. That's how they address you. None of this, oh hey, how you doing girl? What's going on, sweetie? No. They might think that's cute. It's not cute. You are a businesswoman. You're here to make money. You're here to help other people. You're not here to be the sweetheart who they send the X's and O's to. I have cut off communication with so many people who do that to me, because I always say, the moment you give me, oh hey sweetheart, how's it going? I'm like, excuse me, number one, I am not your sweetheart. Or hey baby, I am certainly not your fucking baby. Okay? You want to talk to me, you're going to treat me with respect. You can call me Angela or Angie. That's it. Okay? Know who you are, ladies, fucking, and be strong about it. Be seriously strong about it. Because you know what? In the end, people will respect you more for it anyway. And if you let go of these little things like, hey baby, hey sweetheart, hey honey, hey lovey, you know what? It gets worse. It just gets worse. Okay? Nip it in the bud. For the ladies out there, and I'm not saying that men don't get responses from ladies where ladies are like, oh hi cutie. I mean, everybody does it. But specifically for the women out there, I know I'm facing this on a daily basis, and I don't tolerate it at all. So in your first message to them, just say, hi there, thank you for your comment on my video, or thank you for your message. Please do not call me sweetheart, and please do not send me X's and O's. I'm a businesswoman, and I'm here to help you change your life with an online business if you would like to. But you need to treat me with respect. Do you understand? And then wait for an answer. That's what you do, ladies. Okay? So everybody keep fucking killing it out there. I'm seeing awesome shit happening in the group. I am loving what's going on. I feel like May has been momentum month for not only me, but for practically everybody. It's been fucking awesome. So you guys keep hitting it, keep crushing it. I'm gonna jump off here. I gotta do some shopping, and then I'm going to see my niece. So you guys all have a fantastic Monday evening. I love and appreciate all of you. I hope you got some value out of this tonight, and hope you got some skills you can now go and apply into your business. And I will see you guys all on my next Go Live. Ciao for now.